Introducing Dr. Jacare Damages.
Thank you. Welcome to Dr. Damages Show. We are coming to you live from New York City. How are you all doing?
Good.
Not so good,
You all look so sad.
Yeah.
Well, you are not alone. Millions of people across the world were saddened when they heard that Seal and Heidi Klum were getting a divorce.
Oh.
But why is that? In Hollywood years, their 6-year marriage lasted 60 years. Well, I will tell you why people were rooting for them. People were rooting for them because it's the same way they rooted for the Beauty and the Beast. I don't know about you, but right now, I'm very frustrated with this Boko Haram thing.
Yeah.
When you think you got a grip of what they wanted, they throw you a curveball. Boko Haram said they hated Christians and Western education. Just when we were beginning to understand them, they said they liked Olusegun Obasanjo and they have no problem with President Goodluck Jonathan. Why? Boko Haram, why? I don't get it. One is a born-again Christian and the other one has a PhD. Talking about Boko Haram, I guess the president has found a final solution to the problem. He has fired his Inspector General of Police and replaced him with a new one, Mohammed Abubakar.
Wow.
Abubakar knows Islamic militants very well. As Commissioner of Police in Plateau State, he was indicted by Justice Nikki Toby panel for his role in the killing of Christians in Jos. I know the trick Jonathan is using. The principal of my school used the same trick. When I was in school, our principal named a well-known smoker as the person in charge of reporting students who were smoking. It worked. Cigarette smoking continued, but smokers left no cigarette butts anywhere on campus. For Nigerians and all those who want a new beginning, the Chinese New Year just happened. So Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Unlike last year, which was the year of the goat, this year is the year of the dragon. In the year of the goat, it is okay for the president to fool you. In the year of the dragon, it is okay if the president schools you. Convicted criminal, Bode George, disappointed his fans when he announced that he would not seek a presidential pardon. There goes a party that people were waiting for. When asked why, the PDP chief said, "I am a crook but not a stupid man. I won't ask for a pardon now until someone other than a lucky colleague of mine in crooked business becomes the president." The First Lady, Patience Jonathan, recently inaugurated a Tokumbo worship. Tokumbo worship. What an insult. How could they do that to Dime and make her perform such a demeaning task? Take a look at her. Take a good look at her. What our First Lady should be inaugurating is aircraft carriers, not tiny little warships that are smaller than her birthday cake. The Nigerian External Reserve increased by over $1 billion last month alone. It is now $33 billion. In 2008, it was $62 billion. By the time we were done with the election of 2011, it had fallen to $32 billion. Don't ask what they used the $30 billion to do in less than 3 years. Yeah, $30 billion. Unless you want the central bank governor to once again begin to quarrel with the Minister of Finance. The only way I now measure the health of our foreign reserve is to count the number of jets the president bought this month. Oh yeah. After so much tongue lashing, President Jonathan finally withdrew soldiers from the streets of Lagos. To those already celebrating, I say it's too early. We have to wait for 9 months to know how many women will have babies for these soldiers. Wole Soyinka said in Lagos this week that Nigeria is already disintegrating. In their own response, the Boko Haram sect dismissed Soyinka's statement as useless talk. They invited the Nobel laureate to come up north and see the new Nigeria they were creating. During President Jonathan's visit to Kano, the Emir of Kano cried while talking about Boko Haram's attack on the ancient city. Oh yeah, so sad. The president consoled the emir by telling him how he cries each night whenever patience rolls over to his side of the bed. Governor Theodore Orji of Abia State has moved his office to sites of road projects in the state. Initially, I thought it was just a story he made up for his wife, but it turned out to be true. I wondered how His Excellency, the executive governor of the great state of Abia State, spends 8 hours each day on a roadside. Then I remembered this picture of the governor butt naked at a shrine. And then it all made sense. In sports, Nigeria's under-17 female team, the Flamingos, defeated Kenya's team, the Mukamis, 2-0. But the Kenyans won't go and lick their wounds. Why? The Kenyans complained to the Confederation of African Football that Nigeria failed over 8 players for the World Cup qualifier. Losers, whiners. Asked what their proof was, the Kenyans said that Nigerian girls had shaving creams and razors in their lockers.
So what?
And that during halftime, Nigerian girls were seen drinking beer.
What?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Next month, Lagos will begin a compulsory registration of residents. For the exercise, the state will hire 10,000 workers.
Whoa.
The requirements for employment include an ability to talk to madmen under the bridge,
Oh, no.
a good rapport with prostitutes, and an ability to step over skulls and rotten body organs to get to babalawos. The only question I have is, where can I apply online? In entertainment news, music star Two-Face Idibia
Again?
said in a recent interview that he did not know he was a womanizer. Really?
It is a lie.
With 7 kids from 4 different women? This musician self. That explains why Grandpa Charles Oputa still calls himself Charlie Boy.
Johnny boy.
A love letter, wadada, wadada, love letter, wadada, wadada, hey.
It's been a while we answered some of our emails.
Yeah.
I understand that we have time for just 2. So let's look at the emails. The first email is from Abdul in Zaria. Abdul wrote, "Dear Dr. Damages, what is the difference between President Jonathan and President Shehu Shagari?" Oh yeah, oh yeah. Abdul, I know this is a trick question, but I won't fall for it. I know you want me to say that one is a crook surrounded by idiots, and the other one is an idiot surrounded by fools. But I won't say that. I won't say that. I won't say that. The right answer is that 10 years from now, we will remember that one of them was kicked out of power by the military, and the other ones were kept in power by the militants. Our second email came from Ikechukwu Okoro. He wrote, "Help, oh, I'm highly interested in Chika Odua. Can you send me her email address?" Ikechukwu. 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 How many times did I call your name? You sabi good to know. So I no go blame you. While I don't claim to speak for Miss Chika, I want you to send me your recent credit report and a copy of your FBI background check. After that, I will consider your request. Kabish, kabish. That's all the time we have. If you have any question, please send it to drdamages@gmail.com. Okay, that's our show for today. Until next week, I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Thank you.
I'm on the rock, and then I take a stop. I had to run like a fugitive.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.